guys, welcome back to I Choose Me First podcast dedicated to self-discovery, self-love, and self-empowerment, and such relationship. And in this podcast we tend to deep and talk about all things that people don't tend to talk about in real life. We talk about it here on I Choose Me First podcast to make you be able to prioritize yourself and choose yourself every single day of your life. And today we have with me Mr. Febo. We've had him a couple of times now on the podcast, and he's joining us live and direct today to be able to discuss an amazing topic. Thank you, sir, for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for having me. As usual, I'm always open to help people as much as I can with the little knowledge I have. So it's okay.
He's open to help people like me. You've heard that.
Come on.
And today's topic is so today we are focusing on recognizing anxiety attachment and how to foster a change in that, and how to foster change to be able to help us change in our anxiety attachment with people, and recognizing that if we have those traces in us, and that is what we are looking into today. So without wasting much of the time, so let's dive into it, guys. So guys, basically anxiety attachment can impact in our relationship and in our well-being generally, and people don't tend to understand how anxiety attachment really works, and some people don't even know that they have anxiety attachment in them. And today we'll be explaining what anxiety attachment is and how the traces you can see that will make you know you have anxiety attachment. So sir, I would like you to tell me what is the overview for anxiety attachment?
In common terms, it's like having lack of self-confidence in a relationship, having security issues, having security doubts, and it's mostly sometimes caused by low self-esteem. When you feel you are lower than this person, but you feel we're just together, but deep down you feel you're not up to the level, or you feel that it won't last, something like that. It's just in doubt. It's just doubt of security in a relationship, in any kind of relationship. It can be a friendship, it can be in intimate, it can be in any kind of relationship, even workforce. Yes.
Wow, beautiful. You could see that anxiety attachment is you being with someone at the same time feeling like you could actually lose them. And sometimes it's the traces start from childhood, how you were trained from childhood. Okay.
Yes.
So guys, basically I have a question, and it's to our guests. So the question is, what sparks your interest when the dynamic of attachment, and why is it crucial for individuals to recognize the anxiety?
First of all, what is attachment? Attachment is basically bond with people, with what you feel comfortable with. It can be your workforce, it can be your home, it can be your partner, your intimate partner, it can be your relationships. So we also have types of attachment. We have the avoidance, we have the secured, we have the disorganized, and we have the one that we're going to talk about as the anxiety attachment. So as you asked, why is it important for us to know which parts we belong in, so that we can know our weaknesses? So as I'm listing this, the types of attachments, I want us to pay close attention so that we know which part we fall, and we try to work on ourselves. So for the secured attachment, these are the kind of people that they feel they are safer in their own space.
Yeah, the trust in their own space and their intimacy.
Yes, they don't, and I think people like this, they don't tend to share their issues. Yeah,
they are very close.
Yes, they tend to keep to themselves. Yeah. Then we have the disoriented.
The name already.
Disorganized.
Yeah, disorganized.
That's the word. Attachment. So these people basically they don't know what they want.
I feel like they know what they want, but they're afraid of it. They want it, but they don't want it to get too close. They want the love, they want the intimacy, they want everything, but they don't want it too close because they are scared. So it's like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you
but then do what makes you happy at the end of it. Life is once now. Life is once. Okay. That's another one. Then we have the anxious one, the anxiety. So this is like the fear of feeling insecure without
feeling like you need reassurance, you need reassurance, abandoned, like feeling like scared of being abandoned by your loved ones. So you need steady reassurance of love.
Steady reassurance, steady evidence, steady atmosphere for it.
And the last one is the avoidance. That one, like, basically independence. They don't need anything. So they don't need others. They don't want to like get,
they feel they can take care of themselves. They don't even want to try it.
So basically, if you will listen to the list of the attachments, you could realize the patch you fall in. Are you the one that you're scared of being abandoned or left, so you were sticking up with the shit, sucking everything in, feeling like you don't want to be left? Sometimes it's based from childhood trauma and stuff like that, which you need therapy, you need help if that is your case. And if you're in this case of the disorganized attachment where you want this but you don't know how to start, you don't want to get too close, then you need to talk to someone because you need help, because that will keep on, while you are even in the moment enjoying the stuff, you will still not feel like you are getting what you want, and you don't want to get left. So, and if you feel like you have it all figured out, independent, that won't let you give yourself a room for love. Give yourself a room to meet someone new, someone to sparkle the light in your life.
And the truth is, we all need someone. We are human, social beings. We are not meant or designed to be in the cave. Even the caveman was in the cave with a group of people.
Okay. So the next question is, what are the traces? So what would you see in someone for you to know they have anxiety attachment?
Most times they tend to be codependent.
What do you mean codependent?
Like they feel they need to be in group
to get
their attention, to get the viewers, to get the attraction and attention. Okay. Also, I think they used to be insecure. They always want like assurance, follow up. They always want to keep tabs. And oftentimes, in terms of like intimate relationship, they tend to get jealous when like the other party is like engaging with others. Even though like they know the value of what the person placed them in or what they placed the person, but still they still feel kind of jealous because they just want to risk it.
Okay, but let me make something clear. There is difference between the healthy jealousy, like you're in a relationship. Sometimes it's good to be jealous because that means you care about your partner. But there is what is over the moon jealousy.
Over the moon.
You have seen the whole thing in your head. The whole thing it's just good money, they said. But there is something with healthy jealousy. It's good to be jealous. That's how it shows the other person that you actually care and you love them. If my partner is not jealous that I'm talking to someone, I would be like, okay. But if because like it speaks like this person doesn't care that much. So being healthily jealous about your partner is something. But being an attachment where in a way you are jealous and you over jealous, you are doing the whole world in your head, the whole scenario I've played, things that it's not even in the guy's mind, that have played in your own mind, finished the film, they have played it and closed it. It's a bad trait.
It's not even healthy for the relationship. These are the people that need reassurance. Like each time they want to know that you are still where they placed them yesterday.
And they are like in constant fear also. Constant fear of losing them. No, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
If you have that means you have trace of like you have attachment issue. You have an attachment issue, and you need to like sit down and think about it. Also helps like in this, it lowers your self-esteem. So if you have low self-esteem, you have anxiety attachment, and it's difficult for you to trust. Very difficult for you to trust. You have anxious attachment, and you need to work on that. Okay.
They have difficulty setting boundaries because they feel that the moment they place a boundary,
the other person will leave them.
Yeah, the other party leaves them. So that is why they don't just want to place the boundary, so they don't end up chasing them away. So
you suck up with all the rubbish and makes you put yourself in jeopardy. And when the person end up leaving, you can't jump bridge or destroy yourself because you are so attached to them that you cannot stay without them. So you need to seek for professional help. If you have these traces in you, you need to go and seek for professional help. If you cannot seek for professional help, talk to someone. You need help. Recognize them and deal with them before it deals with you. Because sometimes the drop of water becomes a full bucket of water. With time, you might not pay attention to them, but as it keeps on dropping, it keeps on dropping. Before you know, it becomes a big deal. So now that it's still a small thing, pay attention to them.
According to the illustration, the dripping of water, the dripping of water also splits the rock. The moment water constantly keeps dropping on the rock, no matter how hard the rock is, no matter how hard the rock is, no matter how hard you think your relationship is, those little things matter. There will be a time whereby you begin to see the perforation of the water, of the wedging of the rock, and at the end of the day, it splits the relationship. So try to stop the water flow. Work on a solution and work on a problem.
Yeah, and if you have a partner or a sister or a brother that have these traces, so you need to find a way to make them understand this is not a good trace. You need to talk to someone. You need to seek for professional help. Okay. So now my next question is, what is the impact of anxious attachment in a relationship?
As you said, it causes division. Because literally at the end of it, one day someone will get tired of it. It also causes lack of trust. And when there is no trust in a relationship, then there is nothing. There is no bond anymore. It's no longer a bond. It's now a struggle. Also, anxious attachment also leads to it proves that you have low self-esteem. I can't be with someone and constantly. You need to reassure. And though it's good.
Yeah, I know it's good. I like I said, there is a healthy part of it, and there is not healthy part of it. Have this trace. You need to get help because it's gonna end up breaking the relationship at the end of the day.
As you have said before, don't choke the relationship. Work on the anxious attachment or the anxiety attachment so that your relationship can breathe.
Let the poor voice.
Let the relationship breathe.
Let the poor voice.
Let the partner breathe. Don't suffocate them.
Don't suffocate them. Let them breathe.
Let them breathe.
Let them breathe. Okay, so the next question is, when we talk about anxious attachment and how it manifests in our relationship, so how does the pattern affect the dynamic in friendship, family, and in our life partners?
To sum it up, it mostly leads to abusive relationship.
So when it comes to partners and life,
because once, for example, a guy, for example, if he's having anxiety attachment with his lady, and he says that whenever she's talking with other guys, he feels uncomfortable, he takes it personal.
Then he tends to end up beating her.
Yes, then from one issue that happens, it just triggers.
That will easily lay hands on you without you even doing anything. But the fact that he has any little doubt, any little issue, you are going to get beaten of your life. That you yourself, ask yourself, did you steal something or did you do anything wrong?
Also, at the end of the day, I also feel that it makes them uncomfortable in the sense that as a lady, for example, you might be into sports. you can no longer go and watch football anymore.
Yeah, because it feels like when you go to bed, you're going to meet another person and start flirting.
And indirectly, it also reduces happiness.
And it makes the relationship very toxic.
Yeah.
It becomes so toxic.
You
Everything there,
it's choky. It's not briefing.
So you guys are no longer in love. Instead, you guys are just doing anxiety.
You're in a struggle.
Scared of abandonment. You know, needing to be telling you I love you when there is nothing really there. So why waste your time?
You're solving mass problem.
Yes. Why solve a mass problem where you're as pretty and as handsome you are? You can find someone that really values you and loves you.
That matches your vibe.
Like really, that you don't even need to stress. Sometimes when you think that you can't live without someone, you end up seeing someone that will prove you totally wrong. That you'll be like, so there was someone like this that could make me this happy, and I was busy killing myself for someone. So sometimes it's not bad to start afresh, my brother. Instead of you to die, my sister, instead of you to get bad blows in your front, in your face. It's not hard. Yeah, from when you end it, it might pain initially, but the blessing you will get later, is better than being 6 foot down on top what? On top what? On top that you are attached to someone.
Your happiness should be your priority.
Yes. Choose to put yourself first. You will not die. You will not die. The only thing that will happen is that it will take time. You go cry.
It will take time.
You go cry. Cry it. That's there's one thing my mom used to say. If you want to cry, cry. Cry it and
cry it out and let it go.
And know you have cried the cry.
Yes.
And don't put yourself in unnecessary pressure. Like, if you know in this relationship that you are with somebody currently and you have these traces of what we are saying here, you need to go and sit down and think. If they are beating you in a relationship, the person no love you, it's just a fear make you no live am. Let's just go to broken. The person does. If someone is beating you and is in a relationship with you, my brother, the reason why the person is beating you is because they are scared of abandonment. They need you to reassure them that you love them. Do they really love you? No, they don't care.
What of the one that is the work of the devil?
And there is nothing like the work of the devil. If someone can look at you the way you are pretty and sweet and handsome and lovely and
base your face,
carry big
fist,
you cannot match a man's power and a woman's power together. If someone can, a man that knows you, that you're a woman, that is just one slap like this, you are rolling on the and carry hand and beat you. He doesn't love you. Don't deceive yourself. Don't deceive yourself. See, there is something I learned from my dad. A man that loves you can never beat you.
Never.
A man that loves you will not beat you as long as he's not your father. The only thing he could do is to go out. Even your own father said when you want to beat you, as you are grown up like this, he no go fit beat you. And with the way you're grown up, he could just sit you down and talk to you.
Some people do.
And you get some people where they, because they the thing where they do they know say that beating, the beating is the only thing that. But as a responsible person that do not do anything, you will just go out to just buy drink, and someone will be upstairs and see you buying drink, and because a man tell you hi, you come inside, come and be explaining why they tell you hi. You're on your own. You are on your own. Because my brother, the way they will beat you, the day they will be drunk, and they will not wait for you to explain why you were talking to that person.
Explanation, no evidence.
Oh, they will beat. And if you're in a relationship and the guy have laid his hand once on you and he's telling you he's going to change.
Wow. It's impossible. See, okay. What if it's where the guy was drunk? Calm down.
If there is something I've learned in this life,
the guy can be drunk.
I get friends, so I get friends. I swear, all my friends. When they say when a man lay hand on you once, the tendency that you will do it again is 100.1 million. I am saying, if he lie, let him tell you I was wrong. Is the devil? What? If he did not follow you from that moment and go and take therapy and seek for help, my brother, I'm telling you, if your sister come back and tell you that your boyfriend beat her, what you go tell her? You yourself, as a man, you know, if someone gives you that right to lay hands on them for once, you understand? If someone gives you that right to lay hands on them for the first time, there is this authority they have given you that, if you sometimes you just want to beat them, but you just want to keep cool. When that cool no come there again, the way they will beat you. So my sister, see, anxiety attachment is one thing, but knowing that you're in a very toxic something is another thing. So figure out what you are. If you're in a relationship and you're getting these traces of what we're talking about, or you're with a partner, or you're in a family, or you are with siblings, or you're in a group of friends, and you see these traces of anxiety, maybe you should go and read on it and figure out if you have this, if it's in your family gathering, or is in your friendship gathering, or is in your relationship. My brother, my sister, if it's people they say you buy a torch, carry your torch, look at it well, because it's good money that brings Hawaii. What if it not say good money, there is no Hawaii.
Also, for people that are experiencing it, it's not too late. Seeing this video shows that your opportunity has come for you to step out and has given you an awareness.
Yeah.
So if you are currently experiencing this, I would advise you take a step back, communicate.
Yeah.
And after communication, once the body language is, in fact, sometimes the body language and the words may match up. That depends on what wants to change. But the action doesn't say the same thing.
Yeah.
The moment you see the action doesn't work, madam, uncle, your peace is the priority.
Yeah.
You don't have to, someone does not make your happiness, the person will always be with you forever. If nothing takes the person away, dare to take the person away. My dear. Even if it's 100 years to come.
Because if you die now, the person will still live here and move on to the next. It might take 6 months, 1 year. The person will find a new person. And you're a goner.
I was hearing one thing. They said RIP silence is number 1 minute too. Once they enter 49 seconds, they're ready to say rest in peace. And that's how they forget the dead instantly.
So why put yourself in a very difficult situation?
And this thing is not just about intimate relationship, including friendship and workforce.
Yeah.
Look at the Mohbad case.
Yeah.
Something like the Mohbad case. So basically, now justice for Mohbad. Where do you see justice again? That's how quick people forget the dead. Uncle, auntie, if your workforce, your work environment, your friendship, or your intimate relationship is not working, or you are noticing this anxious stuff or these insecurities, and you're trying to work on it and it's not working, if it's not working, walk out of it.
Well, it will not kill you. It will not kill you. Why?
How's it though?
Well, I don't want to say it will not kill you. You think is it will not kill you. I'm a living witness of it. It will not see
evidence.
Well, see, let me tell you something. The few weeks it will be painful. You go cry. I will not tell you will not cry. You go cry. It will feel.
Yes.
It feels like your life has come to an end. My brother, my sister. If you are able to get good mind and step out, the way God will bless you. The way your life is. So because sometimes people are the one tying your destiny down. That your circle of friends is the one tying your destiny down. Because you don't even know that your circle of friends, if they even want your good. They want the one that they're the one on top and you're the one following them.
As we said before, anxious anxiety leads to jealousy.
Yeah.
And jealousy leads to what? Underdevelopment.
My dear, if you have a friend that have these traces, they don't wish you well.
Move out.
Just go carry your bag, clean your slippers, and be going. You will not die.
You came to this life once. On your own.
And will you be in a group of friendship with people and they are always jealous of your success?
Nah.
My brother, one day they will slip something inside your food and you pay. Because it's not like they're not happy for you, but they cannot do with they are your friends now. They have to stay. So what do you have to do? You need to choose to prioritize your peace of mind. If you have friends that have these traces, avoid them. Because my brother, if you don't avoid them, they will not avoid you until they pay you.
Walk alone. Be a lone wolf.
If you're a lone wolf, you accomplish a lot though.
Yeah.
You accomplish more.
Lone wolf.
And your case is not always outside because your tea is not outside. Nobody knows you.
But then, You still need people.
You need people. I'm not saying you don't need people. I said you will meet people. If you decide to walk away from the circle of friends you have now because they have the anxious attachment, because anxious attachment, if they refuse to deal with it and it's making them become the worst version of themselves, if you leave them and God is in your heart, you're going to meet good people. You're going to meet amazing people. I'm serious, because like attracts like. With your sweet and amazing potentials, you're going to meet people like you, and they will help bring out the best in you instead of bringing out the worst in you. Because the anxious people you are with, people that have the attachment problem that you are with, will only bring out the worst in you. Because they keep on doing things that will keep on frustrating you, and you keep on bringing out the worst, and people will think that that's the only thing you have to offer, but that's not. You're a good person. But because of the circle of the people you have, you're making you worse than the way you are. So discover the kind of attachment you have and deal with it. If you're the one that having the issue, work on it and deal with it. And if your friends that are doing it, figure out if they don't want to work on it. My sister, walk away. My brother, walk away. If it's your family member, your sister, you know this will create jealousy. And jealousy is one big deal. It's one big problem. And you don't want to see someone that is jealous of you. They will go any mile to make sure that they drag you down. So the word is enough for the wife. Me, I will not say more.
Simple as that.
Me, I've said my own.
Enjoy.
Now we're going to list out the list of examples of anxiety attachment, and we'll wrap up this episode because I don't feel like it's something I need to spend my energy in, because the word is enough for the wives. Examples of anxious attachment and the traces that we could see in our modern age, in our body generation and now. And so I would like to ask, what are the examples? Maybe like few examples.
Firstly, feeling suspicious when everything is calm.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So when you're always like, why is it calm? Why is that calm? You want drama. Okay.
Also, some people have this habit, calling and texting till they respond.
Like, if you call once or twice, be held it, my sisters.
My dear, twice.
Like,
if you call me once and twice and I don't pick your call,
that means that person is busy at the moment.
I am doing something terribly important.
Then I'll call you when I'm free.
The world is not coming to an end.
Abi, except you're about to die. And maybe it's health emergency.
Yes.
Like,
and again, in fact, I will advise people to do so. For example, if someone knows you for someone that calls twice, the moment you call 3 times, you know that there's a problem.
Yeah. So like maybe you should start that.
Yeah.
But if you constantly call people, call your loved ones until they
peak,
that means you have anxiety attachment.
Yeah.
And if you basically every single
I know the topic is
what's the first one you said?
Being when everything is calm.
Okay, so it's basically if you are always like, when things are calm, you feel like something is wrong, then you have anxious attachment. What are the other ones?
Here with me, I also have by extending work projects to please your co-workers.
So when you have done your own work finish and you are tired though, but because you don't want to offend another person, you carry another person's load and start doing. For what?
I do it sometimes too. It's not because of anxiety, but for example, no.
You are trying to please them.
No,
let's not go there.
Listen.
Everybody does something for a gain. It's either you're doing because you are going to get paid at the end of the day, you're going to get their money, or you're trying to impress them, or you're trying to make them see you as a good person.
No, not that. The thing is,
when will you finish your work and carry somebody?
No. At the end of the day, they won't say who did not do this. They will all blame everybody. So I don't want to be part of the cycle.
So you see, I shall just say it now. What did I say now? Nobody does something for free. When you see, we're talking about anxious attachment. You did it because it's a group stock thing, and you don't want at the end of the day to get blamed.
Yeah.
So basically, that's why you did it. But anxious attachment, you are doing something against your own will, but you cannot speak up. You will just do it for no reason. There is no reason why you're basically taking someone else's job, but because you just want so that you don't make them angry. You don't want them to stop talking to you. You're just basically taking other person's project instead of focusing on building yourself. Going home and go and rest. Put yourself first. Put your mental health first.
Trying to avoid breaking up. By all means, even when the relationship isn't healthy, that is the most dangerous one.
Talk about that one.
Yeah, because what is a relationship when it's not healthy?
Abi, it's toxic then.
It's no longer a relationship.
It's not a relationship.
It's an issue.
It's a problem.
It becomes a problem.
It becomes a heart attack.
It becomes a math problem. Solve for X.
Yeah.
When they say solve for X in mathematics, that's the problem.
Where will you find the X? The X is a gunner.
Relationship. If it's not healthy, then it's no longer a relationship. Move out.
Like, if it's not healthy again, it's no longer a relationship.
Finally.
If there is too much drama, fights, unnecessary,
a relationship is meant to bring peace.
Yeah.
So if it's not bringing peace, then you're not in a relationship.
There was something a girl told me one time.
Enlighten me.
And that lady, what she told me, she was my roommate. Her name is Ife. So she was
always nice.
Yeah, she's a Yoruba girl. So that was what she told me one time. She said, first of all, she started with, school is hard, life is hard, making money is hard, working is hard, even working and all these normal house chores is hard. Relationship is not meant to be hard. It should be where you have peace of mind.
Yes, in fact, it should be where you get lease of the pressure.
Like, it's just, you just come and cry, talk, you put all your issues, and then someone will just say everything will be fine.
Yeah.
It's not where you come and be fighting back.
Add it to the problem of life. Don't allow Pcandy catch you.
Me? Oh, if it's not healthy again, put your slippers and be going. And if the person is too, these people, they would it's scared of abandonment, and they don't want you to leave them. You send them help. You tell them if they want to continue being your friend, they need to get help, professional help. It's not half-hearted help, professional help. And if they don't want to get professional help, tell them because of your peace of mind. It's not like you don't value them. It's not like you don't want them to be your friends anymore. But you're choosing to secure your inner peace. And that's it, my brother. So, my dear, these are the few examples we just said.
Yeah.
We just mentioned attachment. So, if you have it, work on it. If you know someone that has it, send the video to them, let them watch it, so that they work on it. And if they are watching it with you, let them get professional help. Because what? Jealousy is one thing. Scared of abandonment is another thing. Yeah? And being in something that is already broken is another thing. And be sucking the shit and the rubbish is another thing. Because at the end of the day, you owe yourself that much, you put yourself first. And that is why this podcast is here. Like I said, if you see in the section of this time, we didn't sugarcoat anything. We said it the way it is. Raw, like the way normal life is. And that's what the podcast is all about. Yeah. So basically, we talk about everything deep down the way it is, not by the book, but by reality, what we are saying. Okay? So, my dear, choose to put yourself first before any other person. And that would help you to appreciate and admire yourself every single day. Okay? So, on behalf of me and the podcast, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. That wraps up to this episode. See you guys next time. And thank our guests for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. See you guys next time. Please share, like, and subscribe on behalf of Official Pcandy. See ya. Peace out.